Before we start today's video, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And don't forget to hit the notification bell so you know whenever we post a new video. Did you know we have a Patreon where you can see unedited footage and extra bits that we cut out from all the episodes? Yes! Head on over there and become a Patreon subscriber. Plus, I know that the season is ending, but don't worry, we'll still be uploading content for all of our patrons out there. So what are you waiting for? Go on, go and support the team. Go to the Patreon. I dare you. Hello and welcome to Kick-Ons. My name is Aunt Simone, and on this finale extra special edition, we have Miss Space Horse!
Hello.
You're back, baby!
I'm back again.
Due to popular demand, we have managed to squeeze you onto the porch. How you feeling?
Popular demand for comments. Thank you so
actually,
much.
I swear, every single episode that has come out this season, people are like, oh no, but Space Horse is next, right? Where's Spacey?
I
Where's
have
Space
a
Horse?
lot of email accounts.
You coming to Kick-Ons?
But now, what have you been up to since we last saw you here on the set of Kick-Ons?
I've been doing a bit of drag here and there.
Oh, really?
I've been eating, sleeping, repeating. That's about it. Yeah, no, I'm a modest woman.
What's it like in Sydney? What's happening up there?
It's gorge. There's there's things that happen and there's queens that do them.
Wow. All right, we've got a lot to discuss with this finale episode of Drag Race.
We do.
But before we get into it, I think we need a drink.
We do need a drink, but you've invited me to your beautiful home again, and I just thought it'd be rude to come empty-handed. So I actually brought you a gorgeous gift.
I'm sorry, what?
Sorry, I've just got to fish it out of my teeth.
Don't lose the nail,
Now,
please.
This is the honorary mug of Melbourne for you.
Wow,
And I
thank
brought one
you.
for myself as well. The gorgeous mug of Sydney.
Oh, cheers, girl.
Cheers, girl. Because we are the cuntiest and the prettiest of all.
Did you?
I cricketed them.
I was going to say, did you use a cricket?
I used a cricket. Hi, I've entered my 40-year-old loveless marriage era,
that's
and
so
I
good.
bought a cricket.
I have been talking about crickets for so long. Are they worth the hype?
Bitch, you would not believe the shit I have cricketed. Mama, these stars, cricket. The eyelashes,
What?
cricket. I did every star myself. Cricket. I would love some HTV vinyl in holographic silver for my next project. If you're listening, thank you.
Heat transfer.
Heat transfer, mama.
Oh, you cricketed that shit?
Babe, if you... everything on my body, I cricketed. I cricketed this wig.
But is this dishwasher safe? Probably not.
No, not
Hand
at all.
wash
You
only?
could peel this off immediately. Bitch, this outfit, no worries.
Yeah.
No worries. This fucking mug took me literally an hour last night. I was not happy, Jan.
That's beautiful. And this is just a general question because I'm actually interested in cricket machines.
Yeah.
How do you use an app or is it on the computer?
Yeah, so it's like a program online and you put in whatever you want and then you print the shit out. It's fucking brilliant.
Oh my God.
Every drag queen needs a $600 cricket machine. So maybe oh my God, that should be the grand prize. Forget Anastasia. This year on RuPaul's Drag Race, you win one Cricket Explore machine. This week, you'll be cricketing lyrics for my new single. Cricket that bussy. I don't fucking know.
Can I get an amen? But this is empty, so I think I need to fill it. Let's
We
bring
need a
in
tradie.
the tradie of the season. We are thirsty. The official tro. This is my finale beverage.
Thanks, girl.
What have you got for me tonight? What's on the menu? Oh, wow.
Oh, thanks, girl.
Thank you. That's, yeah.
Stunning.
Are they gummy bears? Yeah. Oh. Oh, from your pocket.
Yum, a pocket gummy bear in an unwashed mug. How delicious.
Cheers.
Cheers, girl.
Drag Race Down Under, season 3. Thoughts so far? Get into it.
My thoughts are that it's,
Mm-hmm.
And what I think is nice about that is that.
Of course.
And I also think that like it's a microcosm of things.
Oh, yeah.
And in conclusion, it's been bad.
Yeah.
It's been pretty bad.
But that's okay.
But lots of things are bad.
Yeah. Well, also, you think about it like this. You're running a marathon.
Yeah.
No one has fun as they're running a marathon.
No.
get to the end happy.
Yeah. Do you know most marathon runners like shit themselves on the side of the... And where was that in season 3?
Well, I think we had, instead of shit, we had piss. Before we get into the details of what happened here on today's episode, it's time for the disclaimer. But it is the finale episode, so I'm going to keep it pretty simple.
Short and sweet.
All right? The one that you want to win may not win. Who gives a fuck? Don't be mean to the one that lost or the one that won. Who gives a shit? It's just Drag Race. Don't be a cunt.
No, I love drag so much.
Yes.
I love drag. I don't know if you've noticed.
It could be.
It's
Who's on our porch?
Oh, no.
Oh, Maureen, it's Archie Moan again.
I'm sorry.
Hello, little
sorry.
Archie.
We're too loud.
She's recording one of her little sad little YouTube videos again. Hi, Archie. Who's that? Who's your little friend?
Hi, girls. I'm Space Horse.
Oh, hello, Miss Horse. How
Hi.
are you? Very nice to meet you. Well, my name is Ms. Vale, and this is Mrs. McGillicuddy. Very nice to meet you.
Lovely to meet
And
you.
hello to all the ladies and gentlemen at home watching.
No,
you
Edith,
as well.
Edith, so no, I told you about this. We have to be inclusive.
Oh,
and you
sorry.
can't
I'm
say
trying.
ladies and
No, I'm sorry. I am trying. I'm an old woman and I'm learning as I go. Ladies and gentlemen, and all the lovely little non-binary boys and girls at home. Hello, and thank you for tuning in. We're so thrilled to be able to pop up here, aren't we? People say horrible things about Drag Race, don't they?
Oh, they say awful
They
things.
say anyone that's ever been on that show is an idiot, a talentless, dried up old, prune, really, don't they? I mean, I don't call it Drag Race myself, but everyone else calls it Drag Race. I like to call it Reese Nicholson does 3 really good minutes of comedy, preceded by about 56 minutes of absolute crap, men dressed up as women. Sick sort of in the head kind of thing.
Well, it's all Paul's fault, isn't it?
Yes, Paul, the guy that owns the telly, he makes the show. If you've seen it, haven't you, Archie?
Oh, yes, a couple of times.
Yes, yeah.
He'd
And
actually be quite good on it.
Oh,
you should give it a go.
oh,
love.
maybe one day. Maybe one day. It's now time for the second annual Lurgies. Yes, it's our very infamous award show ceremony in which we award different categories and special moments from the previous season. So it's very top notch.
How cool's that? Well, let's start with the first award then, shall we? This is Funniest Moment, and this one's been voted for by Little Arch Instagram followers, and thank you to all of you who voted. Who's it going to be, Moors?
We've probably only got about 4 votes if it was... Oh, sorry. The funniest moment from this season of Drag Race Down Under was RuPaul's meow.
Hey.
Tro, come over here,
Let's
love.
bring the tradie of the season into here to accept the award on behalf of RuPaul. Yes.
Tro. Hello, Tro. How are you, darling? What grade are you in now, love? Thank you. Very good. Oh, he's grown up, hasn't he?
Meow.
Meow. Do you think RuPaul is a cat person?
I think that RuPaul isn't a person's person.
They're really like going through all the minutes and minutes and hours of footage they have from each episode, and they're like, fuck, we really need to throw something in.
Yeah.
Because RuPaul is off the charts sometimes. And especially when the cameras aren't rolling, but they technically are. Whenever she used to go a bit like left to center, she'd like put her fingers up in front of her face and say something ridiculous. And she'd be like, I do this because then they can't use it. But I feel like they were just using everything and anything, and I love it.
Well, instead of putting it in the Patreon, they put it in the episode. It's gorgeous. It's fabulous.
We're going to be back later for some more awards. See you, kids.
All right, thanks, grannies.
Ow.
No, okay. So it is the final episode. The girls scoot on in. They now know they're the top 3. So much so that they don't give a shit what Hollywood's written on the mirror. They're like, they walk, they go.
They literally walk in and then go, okay, anyway. It's pretty
They're
fierce.
like, top 3!
Yeah, sorry, girl.
Then they have a little, they read whatever.
And then immediately when they do read it, Gabby starts wiping it off.
they read,
She's like, anyway, fuck this.
Yeah. They're
Sorry, I gotta do some horrible makeup now.
So, this episode, let's be real, there isn't much meat and bones to it. But the main challenge that they're having this week is to write a verse to RuPaul's, a new version of RuPaul's song,
Crying on the dance floor.
Yes,
I love that song.
I know, it's so
It's
good.
good.
But no, so they instantly kind of just go into writing lyrics.
They show the paper notes on the paper, and the girls being like, I assume they were told to be emotion.
These poor girls, this is the 3rd verse they've written so far.
Girl, so many words.
So many words, yet not much that is said.
Yeah, it's a lot of like, I'm inspiring. And I'm a drag queen.
And I'm better than you.
And if you want
Gonna-
to kill yourself, don't.
Snatch the crown, slay the day. Okay.
It's very that. Which, I don't know. I feel like when I was watching it the first time, I was like, what the fuck? And then by the end, Michelle was like, oh, you know, you were told to be like that. So I understood why they had all done that. But
Yeah.
it was very downer.com. Like, whoa.
I know, especially for a finale episode. And normally this is the first time we get to see them in a challenge like this, let alone the third time.
Yeah.
So I'm bored by I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
We don't get to see them record the lyrics. I believe if it's what happened to us, we recorded our lyrics a couple of episodes prior. So more people recorded their verse.
Oh, cool.
And they
Oh my
just
gosh.
as they got eliminated, they cut them and they just
Would love
put
to
our
hear
ones
because
left.
those verses are so cunty.
I know.
Just a young, funny queen from the local scene. I sing that in the shower every day.
Wow,
I was singing it before I came here today.
that's beautiful.
She got the Rupaul for the silver screen.
Hello,
like I'm
gorgeous.
not.
Wow.
Don't you look stunning?
Don't you look
Oh,
stunning.
we've been through a lot together, us girls and I.
Oh my God, you are a real
I
fan.
actually love the song.
The funny thing is, we're watching them write their lyrics and hear the song for the first time.
hmm
This is all fake. So them being like, oh, it's just flowing out of me. Well, like, it's all fake.
What do you mean? It feels so natural.
Remember doing ours. If you play back the footage, I've got like a pen with a toilet on the end. I'm just like,
That's camp.
They actually have to send the track to RuPaul's actual music producer to re-edit the track because no one else is allowed to touch it.
Yeah.
So it has to be done in advance.
Mm.
So them just sitting around the table.
Giving first year drama school miming realness.
They're like, oh, what are you going to write?
Oh, ooh,
Then we do the
ooh.
iPods and be like, oh, this is really good.
Oh, and the little nanos, little
Yeah.
iPod nanos. Love those.
Yeah, they look like real iPods this
Yeah,
season.
it was fierce.
Unless they're still the fake little MP3 things we had. But I think we all stole ours. I mean, I don't have mine.
Well, I wasn't on. I didn't get on, so I don't have one.
And speaking of the Drag Race finale, we are crossing live to it happening, the crowning.
Yes,
It's
we
happening
are.
at Universal Sydney.
Should we cross to the
We
girls?
have our
Let's cross to.
correspondent.
Hello.
Are you there with us?
Hello, it's me, Mum, your Kick-On special correspondent, coming to you live from the Drag Race Down Under season finale. Now tonight we're going to have a few drinks, we're going to have a little boogie, we're going to find out who wins. Oh, I'm excited. Are you excited? I'm excited. Yeah.
Hi, it's Spanky Jackson here with Kick-Ons. Oh my God, we're at the Drag Race Season 3 finale party, and yes, I wore no pants. You are welcome.
I love kick-ons. You say all the things I'm not allowed to. And, I don't know, die in a hole, you ratchet old cunt.
Hello, sexy grunks. It's me, Cole from Bankstown. Chit Chat This That. Or as yous grunks know me from Kick-On's bro. Gabriella Labucci for the win, bro. She farted on me at Drag Expo, and I can still smell it on me right now.
I've been Team ISIS the whole way.
Gab. I want Gab to win.
And I am Team ISIS.
To win the crown, I'm backing Ammo.
I'm rooting for ISIS.
We want ISIS to win.
Hi, I'm Tommy, and I want myself to win.
Yeah.
Okay, Mum. We'll check back with you later on tonight, all right?
Bye, Mama. Bye, Mum. Wow, fierce. It's bumping. It's happening.
Celebrities.
Tro! We're ready for another award.
Hello,
Where are
Granny.
you?
Hi.
Oh, hello. Tro! Oh, there he is. We're ready to do another award, if that's all
Oh,
right.
yes. Which one have we got now?
We're now looking forward to the shadiest moment, hunties.
Sly, I'm bound and gagged.
Yes, Queen.
I don't know what any of you people are saying.
But it's a beautiful language, and we're enjoying learning it. No, we are giving away now the award for the shadiest moment, and this has been voted for by Arch Stories. And Tro, would you like to take that, love? Be careful where you stick that. And who's won it this year, Maureen?
The winner of the shadiest moment this year is all of Floor's pieces to camera.
Hey, well done, Floor. I'm glad that someone brought the shade this season, and Floor certainly has. So I agree with that one there.
Yeah, that was.
I really enjoyed watching Floor's bits, the video diary kind of thing. And no offence, but I had to put the subtitles on because I really struggle with the New Zealand accent.
Same, yeah, very true.
You know?
Yeah. Back later for more kiddies.
Okay, so the girls have written their lyrics and recorded them apparently.
They have.
But it wouldn't be a group performance without some choreography.
Yeah, of course.
So we get to welcome back direct from the finale of season 2 of RuPaul's Drag Race Down Under. Queen Kong is back.
Kongalicious. She's here. She's queer. She looks fierce.
Yes. Is this the first time a choreographer has been in drag?
Yeah, because Electra wasn't in drag.
She wasn't.
And not only in drag, in double denim to do choreography.
Yeah, she's in a bikini.
That is bikini.
Yes.
She's in a gorgeous bikini.
Yes.
The chafe that must have.
Oh.
Mama.
They said, Queen Kong, we're not going to give you a light.
Suffer.
Now go dance. Dare I say, it does a little bit of disservice to the season to see the caliber of drag and like personality back on our screen. We get that twice this time because we get Spanky and Queen Kong throughout the episode. And it's crazy because I think we've come accustomed to the personalities throughout the season that when we get them in comparison, direct in comparison to someone from season 2, you're like, oh.
Yeah, it's very stark when you get the girls and you're like, oh, okay, this is what a reality TV show is kind of, you know what I mean?
It's people who are media trained and who know how to play things up to a camera.
But granted, I don't know, they've had a year, whatever.
So Kong's like, all right, let's do some choreography. Isis picks it up straight away, doing great.
So fierce.
She's
great.
Got it down pat, nice and close. Behind her is Gab, who's struggling a little bit. They're giving her a bit of the boom, boom, boom edit.
Yeah,
You know, there's some talking heads of Kong being like, oh, I don't know about Gab.
We know she's going to put the Gab spin on.
Gonna
so
put the
it's okay.
spin on it. But also she seems to be picking it up. The person who is struggling is Floor.
Miss Floor.
She doesn't know what's going on.
Oh my God, I was like thinking of myself in that scenario. Kong's going, okay, and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. And I'm like, fuck, if that was me, I'd be having an actual panic attack.
Yeah, I'd be curious to know. So what happened with us is we had Lance, who likes to dance. That's how I remember his name. And he taught us the choreography. But he taught it to us for like an hour on camera. And then he left. And then we had his assistant, Elvis, stay with us for an extra, I'll say an hour, a little bit longer. And then went over everything without the cameras on, slower to try and teach it to us. And then we got, as long as he wanted to practice, as a group, we got to decide when we were going to call it quits.
Yeah.
Because I don't know how you learn, Corey, but...
I prefer not to. I do what comes natural in that. As long as I'm in the middle and the other 2 girls are my backup dancers in that moment, babe, I don't need to know the choreo. It's fine. I'm the store.
The way I'm used to learning choreography is we work it out with the girls, but then I record it on my phone and then I play it back to like watch it back. But you ain't got no phone, so they can't exactly record it and then go back to their hotel room.
Shit, okay.
So it's really hard for us too because I was like, shit. So I have to know it. I have to know it on set when I'm with the other girls because otherwise I'm going to get back to my hotel room and try and learn it. But if I've remembered something slightly wrong, I've remembered the entire thing fucking wrong.
Yeah, we've hit a snag there for me.
Yeah.
We've hit a bit of a snag.
Without the phone and the footage,
yes.
we do not know.
Yeah, it looks like Space Horse would be going home in that challenge if it was for me.
From memory, I think I in the weirdest way, I wrote down the dance moves. It was like flippy flip, point, turn, all that, you know.
Flippity flip.
I'm a winner. I'm a winner, baby.
Yeah.
It was the weirdest choreography of my life.
Well, you got to do what you got to do.
But I did a show with Karen recently, and she still does it.
The same choreo. That's like me. I still do the same. Choreo's a strong word.
She's like, girl, it's a good choreo. I learned it. It's in my muscle memory. I'll use it.
I'm very Karen coded in that way. I will do the same. Point, smile, turn around, get off.
The other thing that happens in a finale episode.
Well, tell me.
Is a sit down with Rupaul and Michelle.
A 1-on-1 with the divas and the girls.
And the Jaffas.
And the...
Care for a Jaffa.
I would care for a Jaffa if it wasn't half fucking eaten in the bowl.
Whoever decided that it was okay to have a half broken / eaten Jaffa right at the front of the bowl, I don't know. Why don't you fucking turn it around?
Girls... It's actually not that hard to just get a fresh packet of Jaffas that haven't been munched on by some starving drag queen. They can't be more than fucking $4 a packet, surely.
I don't know. I think
in this economy, who fucking knows?
The same ones. I think the bowl's bigger than last year. It's definitely bigger than what we had.
Like, look, production, any Reddit thread will tell you it's not been the fiercest of all the things I've ever seen in my life. But I feel like when it comes to a bowl of easily acquired chocolates,
Yes.
we could probably
Do better.
do better.
Oh, we're back again. Did you miss us, Mr. Horse? You were right there, Disco. And hello.
Do we have another award?
We do have another award. This is the Broken Mirror Award, and this is for social media hustle. Someone that's really hustled for social media. You familiar with that concept, Art?
Yes. Do you have an Instagram?
We do have an Instagram. It's at Granny Bingo.
Yes.
We share the same account because Maureen kept losing her password, so I look after it now.
Do you operate it on an iPad?
Yes, we've got an iPad and I take all my pictures on it. And the grandkids send through all the lovely things they won at school.
It's really lovely. Very nice, very nice. Now, who's won the Social Media Hustle Award, Maureen?
One of the hardest working hustlers there is, Ivory Glaze, for her commitment to Instagram Live.
Oh, Tro! There you go, Tro.
No, I...
Yeah, show me those muscles. Oh.
But no, I think Ivory should also just be applauded for posting on Instagram.
Scunty of her.
Yeah, no, it's good. I would say, I reckon Ivory and Isis have had some of the best kind of Instagram moments with all their costumes and outfits and things they're wearing on the show.
Well, they definitely know how to use the app. Although Isis does have an Android, which for me, that's an immediate you lost.
Yeah, it is. And I think Ivory won this moment when she showed her Snatch game was going to be Reith Nicholson. And that was terrifying and I loved it.
It was gorgeous. I wish we'd seen it.
God, you two are boring. We're going to go. Ta-ta.
Bye.
Bye.
Okay, Jaffas aside.
Yep.
This is the moment when you get to speak with real Michelle and one, you get to bear a little bit more of your soul. Remember, people look at this and go, oh, this is a nice little sit down with your two mentors. No, this is a job interview.
Yes.
You're sitting down with two people that have a say in whether you are a winner.
Yes.
Because they know your history, right? So with Isis, we find out that her dad didn't know she was a drag queen up until just before she left for Drag Race. My parents always knew I was a drag queen as soon as I started doing it because I guess it's a bit of a hard hobby to hide.
Yeah, and you came out of the womb like...
Yeah, ka-ka-ka-ka-ka-ka-ka. Isis is a professional drag queen.
Girl.
She is a drag queen.
Professional
She's
girl.
won pageants and titles and works weekly. That's her
and
bread
makes outfits
and
for
butter.
people. Like, she's a seamstress for everyone. Like, girl, what?
And to have to hide that from a family member is...
That's a big pack away when they come over. Holy fuck.
Yeah, I know, right?
God, where do you put... Literally,
where do you put it? It's my housemate.
Yeah, Gina.
Yeah.
It's Gina's wigs.
She explains that this is the last kind of thing that she had to let go to set herself free and to be her authentic self, which is really powerful.
Yeah.
And it's also really good TV.
It's great TV.
Yeah, so...
It's winners TV.
So then we have Floor with Rue Michelle, and the biggest takeaway is gangbangs. She's like, back from where I'm from, they have lots of gangbangs.
Fresh from an emotional story. Yeah, my dad doesn't know I do drag. Anyway, gangbangs. Yeah. It's fierce.
This, best moment of the episode.
Yeah, for sure.
And then Rue loves it, of course.
Of course, Rue's doing that laugh where her face looks like it's about to crack into like 4 different pieces.
It's like, I don't think you can have too many of those.
Also, there's one frame. If you go back and watch the episode, my eyes like zoomed in on it. There's a frame where Rue's sitting like this and I had her mouth like that and it's on for 1 second. Someone find it, screenshot it, send it to me, please. Down Under won't happen because of the caliber of drag. It's from that 1 millisecond where Rue's like, nah, cancel it.
Rue's like, how dare you?
Yeah, she did not look that fierce.
I told you not to use the footage. And then we also have Miss Gabrielle Labucci.
The Butch. We love the Butch.
And, they're really talking about her journey, her growth, all of that, which I still will say is so unfair that she's had to jump through all these hoops. Michelle's like, well, I saw you and I thought, she's cute, and here you are. But it almost seems when Michelle's like, I didn't think you'd be here. Gabriella's like, oh,
Gabby is really good at taking, honestly.
I know, but I was like, that
she
is
gets hit with it
so rude.
every few seconds of like every episode. Everyone's like, oh, girl.
There's Gab.
If you had to ask me at the start, you wouldn't be here. And she's really good about it. She's like, well, yeah, well, I think I'm fierce, so fuck you.
Gab also cleans out the Jaffas. She takes the whole bowl.
Yeah, half eaten everything.
I know.
I wouldn't touch that with a 10-foot fucking pole.
Remember, you can't eat in front of Rupaul. She doesn't like it.
Does she not like it?
No, does not like mastication, famously. Which
God.
I didn't find out
She
till I
is
was
so fucking annoying.
eating in front of her. But
What'd you eat in front of her?
New day in the workroom. They're getting ready for their main stage performance and their final runway. But as they're getting ready, whoop,
Banky mother tucker in the workroom tonight.
now this confuses for a moment, like, whoa, this doesn't normally happen. What's going on? Why is the winner hanging around? Why are they out of drag? What's this? But then I remembered Keita actually filmed this whole segment last year and they didn't put it in the episode.
Poor Keita.
The only way we found out was because one of the streaming services still had a thumbnail that had footage of her in the workroom.
Mm-hmm.
So that either means it was in the episode and it got cut out, or I don't know how that happened, but she did do it, which is a shame that it got cut out for her.
Because it would have been her second time to get the rule call on the what? That's how it goes.
But Spanky's
Anyway,
in the
sorry.
workroom.
Spanky's here. Spanky.
She's injecting some energy. She's injecting. a
Thank
bit of
fucking
spice.
Christ. Oh my God.
It's like when we had Corey, the choreographer, come in a couple of episodes ago. It's like, oh, okay, excitement.
Oh my God, things are happening and Spanky's giving the Spankyisms.
Yeah, she's just there to mess things up and have a bit of fun.
They're like, girl, get in there
She
and
asked
be
a couple
Spank.
of prompted questions, you know, who's going to win? How do you think you're going to go? Blah, blah, blah. Any questions to me?
And my favorite bit is someone says something like maybe 1% shady and she's like, ooh, shade. And I'm like, what? Good on you, Spank. She's working hard.
They're like, have you got any tips with the choreography? She's like, oh, just do whatever.
Just
yeah.
fucking get up there and do some drag, hey.
And then when she leaves, she goes, yeah, and kick the choreography in the dick. But no, it was so good to see her. She looks happy. She looks radiant.
She looks delightfully spanky.
Oh, Maureen, no injustice. We're all right, we're boring, we don't know, we're out of touch. You're not interested in what we have to say. Who would you say is your favourite contestant this year?
Gosh, not Hollywood.
No, Hollywood if she could, but she can't and she shan't.
And definitely not Ashley Madison.
No, absolutely not. Bit rude for me. Now, this next award that we're giving away is the 12 Campers Award, which is for the most Reddit-worthy moment in the program. And who's this one going to? This is a very highly anticipated... We're practising for the real ladies. Highly anticipated award. Who's it going to?
It's Drags Night and Nights. This one's voted by Reddit, and it goes to RuPaul for giving Ben the rating challenge. Yay!
Here we go. Oh! Troy, you've lost my bottle of amyl. All right, we'll see you a little bit later, all right? I've got something in the oven. Ta-ta.
Okay, all right. Yeah, just a bit.
Bye, Nana.
Yeah, no, it's okay.
Bye, yeah.
Yeah, we've got the place covered out here. Don't worry. That's fine. Oh, yep, you just got to pull it down.
I don't like the bloke.
one.
Yeah, the blue one. Yeah.
No, not interested. Not funny.
Miss RuPaul, her finale look for this season. Loved it's like space age silver surfer, but
Oh my God, the Silver Surfer. Cunty Silver Surfer.
Yeah.
Yeah. She looks like alfoil. She looks like
Yes.
aluminium foil.
She's sexy garlic
Jacket
bread.
potato.
Oh, would you
Yum.
unwrap that?
I would unwrap that, slather it in butter.
What are your favorite toppings?
My favorite toppings, salt, pepper. What are your favorite toppings of RuPaul jacket potato? Oh my God. Next line. Forget House of Love cocktails. RuPaul jacket potato.
House of Love.
You can walk around DragCon LA with your RuPaul jacket potato.
Yes. Well, she's got a chia pet, so what's that? That's the actual natural thing to come next.
Fuck.
I
Yes.
do feel though she's worn this wig like 3 times throughout the season already.
They've just like slightly turned it
yeah,
around
they
every
put
time.
a bit of fishnet on it one other episode, but it looks good. You know, if
Hey.
the wheel ain't broke,
Don't replace that wheel.
she may have restricted carry on. You know.
Yeah. Oh, fuck yeah.
So it's time for the world premiere of Crying on the dance floor. The remix Down Under.
The most
season
depressing
3.
track ever released.
It was very slow.
Every time I do a track, no matter what it is, I bump it up by let's make this 3-minute song a minute 50
Then
seconds.
you're done.
Done. So there's like slow
Yeah.
ballad, mama.
The choreography, great.
Fierce.
So not only did Kong do a great job choreographing it, but the girls all did a really fabulous job.
I thought they did a great job.
They're a bit shady. They cut to floor a couple of times, looking a
But
bit
it was
awkward.
just this one clip.
I know, but
Oh well, they got to make the story work, girl.
oh, the thing though, they auto-tune the fuck out of all of these
Oh my
girls.
God.
They said no one's rapping for this one. No, you're all singing. Whether you can sing or not, we're gonna make it look and sound like you can sing.
They sounded so fucking good.
Yeah, there's like harmonies and this and that, and I was like, so much so that Floor didn't sound like Floor anymore. Isis didn't sound like Isis.
No, Floor didn't have an accent.
No,
it was like fully. I don't know. They didn't even sing the songs. It was like fully not them.
You know, some of their lyrics didn't obviously stick with me. It just.
It was a little bit forgettable, but I think that they were probably set up for failure just due to what the song is. Like, fuck. Hey, write a depressing song that we're all going to remember.
Yeah.
Like, oh well, whatever. We got what we got.
The girls look great in this performance.
They look fierce.
Isis is the standout for me. That bodysuit, that geode, bedazzled gorgeousness.
Give it to me right
She
friggin'
looks
now.
great. I mean, I'm getting sick of these flat human hair
I'd just like to
wigs.
say one thing to every drag queen ever. Stop wearing human hair fucking wigs.
Oh my god.
Put on
A wig.
foul synthetic.
Oh, crusty.
What is wrong with being a drag queen?
I don't know.
What's wrong? Hell, what's wrong with wearing some drag once in a while? I'm gonna have a crisis this week.
You could cry on the dance floor.
I could, but I choose not to. It's not a good look when you're out working and you're crying.
That's true. Floors was fun. Wig was a bit weird.
Wig boot. I don't want to see a lob.
Yeah.
Fuck off with a human hair lob. Ew.
Yeah.
Love you. Looked cunty, but lob no.
Yeah.
Gabby was giving Gab, which is great, and we love Gab, and that's great.
And I saw what she's doing. She's like, look, the shoes match the hair.
Yeah. It wasn't for my taste.
Yeah.
Which
I mean, this is not the episode for me to be talking about taste, but here you are.
how many fabrics is that?
I think about 7.
Yeah, shit. It's good. I like it.
It's time for the finale runway eleganza.
I'm excited.
All right, so we're going to be shitsing and titsing.
Shitsing and titsing the best looks ever.
Yes, this is their finale eleganza. It's the last look they've packed. It needs to be the best, the most glamorous, epic.
Tip of the top of the tippitest.
First up, down the runway, we have Floor. So she's come as a native bird. She's come as the resplendent Quetzal.
I love resplendent Quetzals.
She's got a mohawk and a human hair wig and a chin strap and a neck piece and some feathers and a breastplate and a dress and a lot of layers.
Yes.
And she's also in this kind of chartreuse / little bit like baby poo brown.
That is Floor's finale gown. But I love the feather headdress. You know, money was spent. I could have lost the thick elastic strap.
I even think it was ribbon at one stage because they cut to her later and it was
Oh.
kind of loose.
Just pin it into your scalp,
I
girl.
also don't know why she had a full breastplate on where you could see the nipples, but they'd squished together and they were like this close.
It was
together.
anatomically correct. That's where my nipples sit too, right
Wow.
here.
That's beautiful.
Yeah, it was good.
I'm going to guess that there was a different outfit underneath.
100%.
Because it was also a lot wider than she is because she's a little itty bitty.
And also, of course, you're doing something different for the finale because you're trying to give big and eleganza. I've never seen Floor in anything that looks like that ever.
Well, when she walked the runway, you could see a little flip and a little pop of colours from underneath. So
Wow.
I believe there was something underneath.
But it was fine. It was nothing. I won't think about it in a month's time from now.
No, I didn't hate it enough to give it a shit.
It's just a tit.
I'm going to give it a soft tit.
Yeah, it's a tit.
Yeah. All right. So next up, down the runway, we have Miss Gabrielle Labucci. She's
Labucci.
straight from Oz in green.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
She's done a monochromatic look. I'm
Yeah.
very fond of those. The wig is nice. The outfit fits her perfectly.
Yep.
From the front, it almost looks like the satin or silk or whatever it is. Looks like a bow.
This, what she's done is what I wanted for
Yeah, the
this. Do you know what I
construction,
mean?
it
Like
was-
it was really nice and big. And it was lovely to see Gabby in like a gorgeous little glamorous gown.
Yeah, she looked really good.
I know that the back thing was held on with that belt, but I would have loved to see no belt.
Yeah, or maybe the belt on the front part could have been the same fabric as the sequin.
Yeah.
Just so it blends in there. Or you know, there are ways to do it without that because, spoiler alert, we thought, okay, well, the belt's there because maybe she'll take it off later.
Yeah.
She doesn't take it off.
Anyway, whatever, nitpicky, but
Totally.
the look was good.
High slit. If you look at all the stuff that she's worn down the runway, this is one of the best things, and it worked out well that it like timed with the poor bitch had to have a full journey from like drab to fab.
Of course.
Well, I'm going to give it a tit.
It's a tit.
Hey. And then finally down the runway we have Miss Isis Avis Lauren. Stunning.
This is so pretty. I want it so badly. It's gorgeous. It's really, really, really nice.
It's so elegant. The colors are gorgeous. The tone of that bodice
beautiful.
is close to her skin tone and complementary, but not exactly the same tone that you kind of lose it. The iridescent two-tone of the gloves and the sash and the skirt.
It was delicious, actually.
The only thing I would have maybe liked, so we had that purpley color there, the purpley color there, purpley color on the bottom. It weighted it all. I felt like I needed some of that
up,
whether that was a fascinator,
just a little something in the hair,
or I don't know, the hair tone was complementary to that.
It's like the best thing we've seen this season, almost.
It's so nice.
And like I loved, as you said when we were watching it,
boob.
the little boob. I don't know what it was. Was it stoning that way, or was it the way the actual thing was made?
No, it was fitted, but like,
girl, it was so fucking nice. It was just lovely to see a gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous gown.
The
It was
proportions
stunning.
on that bodice and the boob area.
And a makeup, fuck me, girl.
Yes. The only thing is, no one let her know that her lace was flapping around.
It was flapping a little bit, but that's all right.
Big old tit for Isis.
It's like the tittest tit ever.
Yeah, it is
I
so good.
loved it.
Fucking gorgeous.
Yeah.
All right. So the girls are on the runway. They get their critiques. This is the episode where they all go, we love you. We love everything you've done. So there's not much to really talk through. They do mention that, yes, Floor fumbled a little bit.
And they replay the same
Yeah, I
clip.
know. But as a whole, great critiques across the board.
Yep.
Send them off to Untucked.
Oh my god.
We're here for another award, and this is being awarded to the trade of the season by the tradie of the season, our favourite little guy, Tro. Do you want to hop on Nana's lap, love? There you go. Oh, sit up like a big boy. There you go. That's the spot. And who are you giving it to this year, Tro?
So the trade of the season is to the choreographer for his handlebar wanking moment.
Hey!
Beautiful. All right, let's go down.
Oh.
Oh, gee. No, not yet. Not yet.
They talk to their younger selves.
Yeah, what would you say to little
Jimmy?
Isis Avis?
We were saying, wouldn't it be funny if you managed to just send them a picture, because you provide your own picture, if you just send them a picture of someone else?
Just
like a random kid.
You know when you open the Facetune app for the first time and it's got all like the default?
Yeah.
Just send them one of those.
Yeah. Send a picture of Madeline McCann. What would you say to young Madeline? Oh, you're going to be in the newspapers one day. You're going to be
You'll be
so
a big
well
star.
known. Oh, they'll all know about you.
You're going places.
Oh, you're going to places. It's gonna be
We don't know
great.
what places, where in the world those places are, but you're going.
No, you're going to be a household name.
Yeah.
The girls are back on the runway.
Back on the runway.
And out of the blue, they haven't even preface this. They just go, sorry, Floor.
Actually, so. Anyway, you're out.
Like, out of nowhere. She's just like, bye.
My flight is in 2 hours. Floor, fuck off.
So this is the first season where we have eliminated someone in the final episode. So the girls may not have even been thinking that's an option at this point. They think, all right, we're going to go back and we're all going to do a 3-way lip sync, and then it's up to, the world to decide who wins. No. You're out, you're in the way of the winners. Could you?
You know that one.
Yeah, could you just leave?
The baby shit dress. Yeah, she has to go. Get her off the fucking set.
But it's really sad. I feel bad.
I feel terrible for her. If that was me, I'd be like, oh. And she was so cute and gracious and
but then they cut
gorgeous.
to her confessional and she's crying and she's really upset. And I would be too. Like,
I loved Floor.
Just kicked off right at the last minute. And I think a lot of people are going to be disappointed because they kind of led the world to think that she was in with a chance to win.
Yeah, she's a fan favorite.
Yeah, if you look at all the hashtag team this posts that have come out across the different social platforms, she's been one of the highest, if not the highest. Yeah, it seems like a bit of a cock tease for the world because they were told, well, vote for who you want to win. And Floor was never an option.
Yeah.
Which is
T. Oh, that's so sad.
yeah.
Oh,
So I think there's going to be a lot of people upset that are going to feel like, well, why did you do that to us?
that's a bit of a shame. Oh,
Yeah.
well.
But that means we're left with 2 final contestants, 2 Victorian queens, 2 Australian queens.
All right.
We have Isis Avis Loren and Miss Gabriella Bucci for a final lip sync.
Who will win?
I know. So,
Open it. Sorry.
Hi, Hayden. Sorry. I was just want to apologise about that before when Troy popped up out of nowhere because we were just having one of Floor's gangbangs, and we just had to sort of mop up afterwards. But are you having fun, Big Bird? What about you, Cookie Monster?
Having a good time out there. Well, we're running out of awards to be giving away to this super talented bunch of queens we've had on the show. Sorry. I like to crack jokes every now and then. Oh, God, we laugh.
You're good.
But we're now giving away the That Means Nothing Award, which is for the most memeable moment on the program.
And this year it goes to the one and only Nipplegate by Ashley Madison.
oh, Nips on High Beam.
Ashley, true. Hard yours, please, love. Thank you. Ta-ta.
So, it's time for Miss Isis Avis Loren and Gabriella Bucci to lip sync for the crown.
All right.
To Walking on Broken Glass, Annie Lennox.
Love it.
Eurythmics or just Annie Lennox?
Just Annie.
Just Annie.
Yeah, just Annie.
Great song.
Such a pussy song, girl.
So it starts and Gabriella goes straight into
Babe.
Ah,
Babe.
girl.
I live for
I
it.
know it's who you are. But
Just be cunty for like 10 seconds.
Gabriella freaks out. She's like, I just want to make them laugh. I'll make them laugh instead.
I totally feel
Which
it.
is so fun when you get to pick the song.
Yeah.
And you can go, that's my performance style. But when you're doing Walking on Broken Glass, that's not
Also, she's had a few goes now. Like, come on, you've got this. You know,
Yeah.
you know, you're in the finale. They obviously think that you're cunty at this
Yeah.
point. Like, it's fine.
Sit back and
Just relax. It's all good.
Speaking of people that sit back and feel the song, Miss Isis Avis.
Now, come on. She looked really fierce. She was
Oh.
so confident and gorgeous and stunning and everything.
And they favour her with the beautiful shots of her.
And the lighting.
Yes, the beautiful weeps.
They gave her like this heavenly lighting.
I know, it's coming from
And then they
above.
cut to Gabby and
They go like,
waka waka.
what is going on?
It's not good. Poor
She's
Gab
clearly
Gab.
never moved in that gown before in her life.
I
so
don't think she's moved in many gowns before.
and we're
I don't know how many gowns they get whipping around in Ballarat Piano Bar, but baby.
And we're waiting for the coat thing
The
to come
reveal.
off, undo, at least just be in your dress or something.
No, babe.
Doesn't happen.
Make them wait for it.
Isis takes off her gloves.
Whoa.
That was a big move.
Huge.
Wow. It was.
Nah, she was pretty puss.
One of the shots I loved in particular was her. She walks up the cat box, and then stands in front of the lights, and then Gab's just in the corner going, she's like,
oh, she looked great. It was, that's all I have to say. She looked great.
She looked great.
There's not really anything else to say.
The only thing though, Isis at one moment is obviously looking at what Gab is doing the whole time and goes, oh, maybe I should be a bit.
I got to walk on some
And then
broken
for a
glass.
second she's like, and we're all like, no, stop.
Look,
Stop.
no, but we got it. Oh, babe, boom, boom. She hit us with that boom, boom.
She hit the beats.
There's a drag queen in Sydney, Fahrenheit, who does the exact same move. She's been doing it for 20 years.
Yes.
And it hits every time. Boom, boom.
I think she's going to send a cease and desist.
Yeah, I'm going to help her draft it. You cunty.
So the lip sync finishes. But before we can crown a winner, we need to bring back Miss Spanky Jackson
She's waiting in the wings.
in her crowning couture.
All right. What is she going to wear, Art?
Well, you know, I was hoping maybe she'd have a little nod to the bare leg or something, but no, she comes out in
She comes out naked.
just as a
Cock
leg.
out. Spank him, motherfucker.
Yeah. Hi, Ree. But as she walks out in a beautiful red gown, there's like
not
mesh
cock,
and
unfortunately.
strapping and ruffles, and her ass is hanging out, a bit of humour. She looks beautiful. The wig's great.
Yeah, she looks great.
We
love Spank.
It's time that she hands over that crown. And I believe that this is still Kitamine's scepter.
No.
Yeah, because they still didn't have...
Hand-me-downs.
No, because...
Fucking hell, girl. Like Facebook Marketplace is that fucking
Spanky's
thing.
only just arrived like a month ago, and they filmed this way back in like... When was it? Like March? End of March?
Mardi Gras, yeah.
So I believe this is still Kitamine's that they're borrowing. And then I think they crown the winner with like Kitamine's scepter still because...
Babes, toilet roll, bit of fucking craft glue, gem tack, and a few acrylic gems. Got yourself to fucking scepter.
Anyway, it's time to crown our winner.
And the winner is...
Of RuPaul's Drag Race Down Under.
All right.
Season 3.
Drum roll, please.
The one and only. Sorry. Yes, Mum, Kick-On's correspondent live from Universal. The finale of Drag Race Down Under viewing party. How's it going down there?
I've made my decision. The winner of RuPaul's Drag Race Down Under, the next drag superstar is... Isis Edith. Everything. Is there anything you'd like to say? You're born in a star, and a star is born in you.
Hello, Kick-Ons! How are you feeling? Last drinks. It's wonderful. I'm so ecstatic. Thank you all so much for supporting the Drag Race Down Under Season 3. It's been incredible. I'm absolutely ecstatic that I've taken home the crown for Australia and for Melbourne. I don't know what to do. It's wonderful. Thank you so much for the love and the support over the season. Here's to a year of fabulosity and a bit of icy for you. Mwah. Bye, Kick-Ons. We love you. Bye.
Hi, we're Isis's family. We just wanted to say incredibly proud and just how amazing this moment is. We know how much it means to her, and it's just an incredible feeling for all of us. We're just so proud.
So proud, so very proud. So excited for it.
Woo-hoo!
My mother's a bit fuck-eyed. Sorry, Kick-Ons.
We're on Kick-Ons.
This is my baby. I am super proud of my baby.
You heard it here first. I'm the baby. Hello, Kick-Ons. It's me, the Booch. Oh, look, you know what? I was a lovely first alternate, and I'm fine with that because there's always versus the world. So you know what?
Miss Isis Lorraine!
Yes! In that gown, anything is possible.
We
yummy.
look so good. It makes sense.
It makes
track
sense.
Record.
Hello, drag mama. It was drag.
She should be really proud. She went in it was her competition from the moment she stepped through those doors.
In those gaga boots, she said, eat it up.
Yes, it was Isis's daycare from the beginning.
Yeah.
And she's finally rewarded
truly.
for looking after all of them.
Yeah, good on you, Isis.
Well done.
So proud of you, girl.
I'm so excited. I got a crown down under. Do you think she'll let me try it on?
Yeah, for sure.
Do you think?
They'll probably fit it really small for all of her human hairs. It won't fit on your gorgeous synthetics.
I've got to say, so we're recording our own Kick-Ons back here as well. This has got to be one of the hardest challenges I think they had to do in the whole series in this episode today, Maureen. Having a one-on-one conversation with Michelle Visage. That would be painful. Absolute torture, I'd have to say. That's right, yeah. Now, we're here to present the final award for the little program today, and that is the Queen of Kick-Ons, the Kick-Ons Patreon's favourite, the fan favourite from all the Patreons that watch Art's little program here. And who are we giving it to, Maureen?
It's so well deserved. One of my absolute favourites from my hometown where I grew up as well. And I hope she finds her foamies one day. It's Gabriella LaBuccia.
Gabriella, there you go.
Butchie, butchie,
Take that
butchie.
down to the pub there, Gabriella.
Big fan of Kick-Ons herself, Miss Booch.
We love the
That's
Booch.
worked out quite well.
Hey, how lovely.
You may not have won Drag Race, but guess what? You have won Queen of Kick-Ons. How do you feel?
Oh no, look, it's a pleasure, it's an honour. I love to watch kick-ons while I'm doing my face. As I've said to you, Art Simone, fucking read me for filth. But you know what? Look, I've turned to look for once in my life. It was this or the Kylie look. Take your pick.
We're going to have to head off now, kids, because we've got another gig. It's paying better, so you understand, don't you?
No, that's true, yeah.
But before we go, we did just want to say to Dame Kiri Takanawa, if you are watching, on behalf of the entire LGBTQIA plus community, we would like to apologise for what was done to you in this season of RuPaul's Drag Race Down Under. Her feelings and her depiction of you is not a reflection on the rest of the community, and we hope you don't see it as a personal offence from us to you.
And I'd like to extend that to Olivia Newton-John, in case she was looking down on heaven on bumpers. Last look too.
Ta-ta, everyone.
Oh, my goodness. Edith, Vale, Maureen, McGillicuddy.
Oh, fabulous
Granny
women.
Bingo legends.
We love them. Fucking hell.
Fucking hell. Well, Miss Space Horse.
It's over. Thank fucking.
No, that's right. Your dress is a sunrise, and it's quite apt because the sun is rising, and it's time to leave us once again. Thank you so much for rejoining us here for the season finale of Kick-Ons.
Thank you for having me.
Oh, it's always a pleasure.
Thanks, Gabe.
You know, and yeah, I'm going to keep this. This is beautiful.
Yeah, put it in your. Don't put it in the dishwasher, but.
All right, peace off.
Fuck. Bye. Bye.
Well, my darlings, thank you so much for joining us here at Kick-Ons. This is the season finale, but stay tuned. Make sure you remember the Patreon because we will soon be announcing the return of Kick-Ons. We've got something cooking in the Kick-Ons oven. So make sure you keep in touch. We'll see you soon. Bye!